Have you ever woken up early, just for someone special? Today, I'm getting ready for a date, nervous, excited, and hoping everything goes right. Let me tell you what happened. A special day. Yesterday was a special day. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. Much earlier than usual. I was nervous but also excited. I had a date at 10 a.m. at a small café in town. It was my first date with Anna. We met at the library last week. And I really liked her smile. I got out of bed and stretched my arms. The room was quiet, and the sky outside looked gray. I walked to the bathroom. Washed my face. And brushed my teeth. Then, I looked in the mirror and thought. You need to look good today. I took a long shower. The hot water helped me relax. I used my favorite shampoo and even shaved. After that, I went back to my room to pick my clothes. I opened the closet and looked at my shirts. I wanted to wear something nice but not too formal. I chose a light blue shirt and black jeans. I also cleaned my white sneakers. They looked almost new. At 7:30, I went to the kitchen and made breakfast. I didn't want anything too heavy. So I had toast with peanut butter and a banana. I also made a cup of green tea. While I ate, I checked my phone for messages. Nothing from Anna yet, but I didn't mind. After breakfast, I cleaned up the kitchen and made my bed. I wanted to leave the house clean in case I felt tired later. Then, I sat down at my desk and listened to some soft music. I didn't want to be late, so I set an alarm for 9:15. At 8:45, I got up again and checked my hair. I added a little gel to make it look better. I sprayed a bit of cologne, not too much. I looked in the mirror one more time and smiled. Okay, you're ready. At 9:20, I left the house and started walking to the café. The air was fresh, and the rain from the night before made the streets smell clean. I saw people going to work, children with backpacks, and old men reading newspapers at the corner shop. When I arrived at the café, it was 9:50. I was 10 minutes early, but I didn't mind. I chose a table near the window and waited. The café was quiet, with soft music and the smell of coffee in the air. I looked around and saw a couple laughing, an older woman writing in a notebook, and a barista cleaning cups. At 10:02, Anna walked in. She wore a red jacket and smiled when she saw me. I stood up and said, "Hi." She laughed and said, "You're early." I replied, I didn't want to be late. We both laughed and sat down. We ordered coffee and croissants. I told her about my morning, and she told me about her dog, Max. We talked about books, movies, and funny stories from school. Time passed so quickly. At 11:30, we decided to take a walk in the park nearby. The sun came out, and the weather was perfect. We walked slowly and talked more. I was happy, relaxed, and glad I woke up early. It really was a special day. And that was my special day. Sometimes, the best moments are the quiet ones, like coffee, conversation, and a little courage. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more English stories like this one. See you next time.